Good morning. It's Friday, 14th June 2024. Welcome to yet another edition of the pre-market commentary. Uh, Yesterday was another fascinating day in the Indian markets. Lots of indices went and hit all-time highs, ex- uh, excepting Bank Nifty. One of the characteristics of this market has been that every day the market opens at a high and then begins to sell off in the first hour and then does nothing for the rest of the day. So it happened the same way yesterday. So yesterday Nifty hit a all-time high, and somehow it is not able to sustain above the magic number of 23,400. So a lot of analysts are expecting that it will sustain today and probably go towards a new high and then break out and go towards 24,000. Now we have to see that, because as of now the evidence is not there that it should go above 23,500 and then reach 24,000. But you never know. Every day is a new day in the market, so one can be hopeful. So yesterday, all the other indices also made a all-time high. Bank Nifty is the only laggard which is somehow not able to get any traction. Yesterday it closed in the negative, while Nifty closed in the positive with about 75 points. So what happened? FIs were actually net sellers to the tune of 3,000 crores, and DIs were also net sellers to the tune of 550 crores. Now, this despite a big block deal in L&T Finance worth about 1,500 crores. So, if we believe that 1,500 crores of that has been sold by FIIs, or rather the private equity funds have been classified as FIIs, then the DIs absorb that, and yet you still have a negative number for DI. And if you take out 1,500 crore from the 3,000 crores, you still have a negative number for FIIs. So FIIs are probably selling selectively in large cap stocks. That is why the stocks are not able to manage their highs, which we see in the morning. Today is another interesting day because Monday is a holiday, so we have a long weekend, and generally on long weekends, the market is subdued at the close. So there could be a lot of activity, there could be a lot of volatility during the day. Today is also the Sensex weekly settlement. So you may be seeing some movement in the Sensex stocks in the last half an hour. But by and large, I am expecting a subdued close rather than a spectacular close. So that is as far as the Indian market is concerned. Now, in terms of what happened globally yesterday, Europe sold off significantly, and US Dow Jones was down at one point of time 250 points, though S&P and Nasdaq were up for most part of the day. Finally, S&P and Nasdaq closed up. Dow recovered quite a bit, more than 170 points, to close only 65 points down. The volumes there are very, very thin, so you can manipulate it either way through the algos. So I do not know how to read US markets nowadays because of the low volumes, probably record volumes last 1 year, last 2 years. That is the kind of numbers which come out from the US market. So yesterday metals were under pressure, PSU banks were under pressure, and infra was under pressure, while realty was strong, IT was strong, consumer durables were strong. Now, in the ADRs, IBM, that is ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank were weak, and Infi also was weak. Not significantly, but still they closed in the negative. Dr. Reddy and Wipro closed in the positive. Wipro is getting some traction because I think they are now going ahead and having collaborations, the right kind of collaborations. So therefore, you are seeing a significant attraction of investors towards Wipro. So that is as far as the equity markets are concerned. Today morning, both Japan and Hang Seng are flat. So we are not getting any clues there. Nifty, Gift Nifty is also flat. Again, we are not getting any cues. So we are just going blind, but with blind optimism, I suspect. So what we did is that our long-term holdings we have all kept as is. Only what we had done swing trading, which we had some positions, we have cleaned up those positions to keep something in cash, so that if we get some opportunities in the future, then we would like to deploy that cash. So we are not bearish that way. We are fully invested, but that part what was kept for swing trading is now in cash. So that is what we have done. Oil and DXY bounced back, which is not a good sign for Indian markets, really speaking, or any emerging markets for that matter. And PSUs and PSEs could be under in focus today. Stock capital goods did well yesterday, including BHEL. BHEL is the worst of the capital goods in terms of the earnings, but it goes along with what capital goods does. So PSU banks were under pressure. We have to see whether they will bounce back today. DLF kind of stocks may do well. So will some select pharma stocks. Now, it could also be a stock like Federal Bank, which may rebound since yesterday it fell down. The other day it made an all-time high. So these are the things which I am looking forward to. But going into the weekend, I would think the market will go light. Let us see. Many times the market does exactly the opposite of what we people think, however much our experience is. So whatever you do, I hope it is successful and profitable. Thank you for joining here. Vijay signing off. Have a good long weekend. Thank you.